Well, hello there. I'm Leon and this is HKB, and today I'm going to give you a rundown of releases from March because there's quite a lot coming out and you might want to know in advance what you might want to spend your money on. So let's start off with UK releases, and first up is The Inspectors Wear Skirts 2. This one is being released from 88 Films. The film itself is from 1989 and it is 96 minutes long and rated 18. There's a lot of fun in this one, a lot of your Hong Kong style action, a la Jackie Chan style, and we have Sibel Hugh in there, Cara Y and a whole host of others. It's a really fun film, and if you haven't seen this one yet, I highly recommend it because you've got good stalwarts in there as well, backing up the rest of the cast like Sandra Ng and Billy Lau, Regina Kent. So this is a really fun film, and this one will be out on the 11th of March, so not that long to go. Also on the 11th of March, from Third Window Films, we have 1%er. Now this film should be quite good. It's got Tak Sakaguchi in it, and it's directed by Yudai Yamaguchi, and rumour has it that the action in this is pretty fantastic, and we know from Third Window that we always get quality films, so that one you'll be able to get through Terracotta Store, so keep an eye out for it. The 1%er, I've got a feeling it's going to be a very popular title. We also have, on the 11th of March, another title from 88 Films. This one's called The Beauty of Beauties. This film's directed by Han Xing-lai and stars Qing Qiang and Li Zhao. I don't really know much about this one at the minute, but it is an older film. It's from 1965 and it's 155 minutes long. It's rated 12 certificate, so it might be good family fun. If 88 are releasing it, they all have their reasons, so maybe do a little bit of research and have a little think whether that might be the type of film that you're looking for. Of course, the 1%er I didn't mention is actually a more recent film. That's from 2023. Okay, let's move on. We also have from Eureka on the 18th of March, The Swordsman of All Swordsmen. And this limited edition, which is limited to 2,000 copies, also has with it a standard definition release of The Mystery of Chess Boxing. Now I have a strong suspicion that that title is going to be the one that shifts a lot of copies of this dual release. People have been waiting for that Joseph Coe film for quite a while. I was hoping there might have been another Cinematic Vengeance box set which would have contained it along with some other Joseph Coe titles. But as it is, this is quite an alluring title, and if you check out some of the trailers for The Swordsman of All Swordsmen, it does look rather good. So that one I will keep an eye out for. It's on the Eureka Classics label and it's out on the 18th of March. It's rating 18 certificate, and the running time of the two movies combined is 176 minutes. The Swordsman of All Swordsmen is a 1968 film, and The Mystery of Chess Boxing is from 1979. Moving on, we have another title on the 18th of March from Eureka, and it is Bodyguard Kiba 1 and 2 from 1973. This got a 15 certificate on it, and it is another limited edition release, and we have Sonny Shiba and also Etsuko Shiomi in this one, and it's directed by Ryuichi Takamori. Now, if you've been following along with the Sonny Shiba films, you'll know that recently we did Yakuza Wolf 1 and 2, and they were absolutely fantastic. So we have high hopes for this one, and I would say, you know, if you're a fan of Japanese martial art films, then this is probably going to appeal to you, particularly if you are Sonny Shiba fans. Then we're moving over to Arrow, also on the 18th of March, and we're getting a 4K of Dark Water. Now, Dark Water is directed by Hideo Nakata, who also did The Ring, and it stars Hitomi Kuroki and Ryo Kano, and it's also based on a novel like The Ring films, and it's a great film. If you haven't seen it, it's a little different to The Ring, but you know, it's similar from that sort of time of the J-horror when it was big. I'm dying to see what this one looks like in 4K. I imagine it'd be absolutely fantastic, and that is from Arrow on the 18th of March. The film's running time is 101 minutes, and the film itself was actually made in 2002. Then on the 25th of March, we have the former Arrow guys, Radiance Films, and they're releasing one that I'm particularly excited about. It's called Sushao River, and I'm really excited about this one because it's got one of my favourite actresses in. It has Jel Sun, and I really like Jel Sun. She's been in so many films that I've really liked her, and she's a fantastic actress. And as this film is from 2000, she's actually going to be quite young in it. If you're wondering where you might have seen her before, she's been in The Silent War with Tony Leung, and she was in the Painted Skin film with Donnie Yen. She's been all over the place. She was in Confucius with Chow Yun-fat as well, if you ever saw that one, which was released by Cine Asia. This film's 15 certificate, it's 83 minutes, she was short and sweet, but you know with it being Radiance that you're going to get plenty of good extras on there. Also from Radiance, and I believe this one, yep, it's also the 25th of March, we have a free movie box set, which is the Bounty Hunter trilogy. That runs from 1969 to 1972 when those films came out, and I imagine this would be really good. I was looking at the cover and I thought, oh, this does look good. The directors are Ichikudo and Shigehiro Ozawa, and it stars Tomisaburo Wakayama and Minoru Oki amongst others. I haven't seen these films, but I'm very intrigued. So if anybody out there has seen them and you know something, let us know, because it's a 3,000 copy run, so I want to know whether I want to invest in this or not. But the 3 films are Killer's Mission, The Fort of Death, and 8 Men to Kill. Right, so that's it for the UK side of things, but if we flip over to Germany, to our brothers over in Germany, they've got some interesting titles being released as well in March. First up, on the 1st of March, we've got Shaolin Temple 2, starring Jet Li. Now, I remember this one as Kids of Shaolin, and I remember having a lot of fun with this back on the VHS days. It's 1984 that one was made, and it's 103 minutes. As I say, it has Jet Li in it, and there was the same cast that was in Shaolin Temple 1, if you've ever seen that. So that's coming out on Blu-ray, and I think you can get it from Amazon Germany, but there might be other places that might do it a little bit cheaper, so have a little look around if you're interested in that title. Also from Germany, on the 15th of March, they're releasing Ninja in a Dragon's Den. Now, a lot of you may have had this one on the Hong Kong Legends DVD, and if you did, you know what a fantastic piece of art this movie is. I absolutely love it. It's called Yuan Film, stars Hiroyuki Sanada, who is everywhere these days, and Conan Lee, who unfortunately never got to realise his full potential, but there's some classic stuff in this, including a fight on stilts, which I absolutely adore. It's really well paced, it's light, it's frothy, but some good fights in there, as you'd expect. It's going to be another limited edition. I think the Shamrock Media releasing this movie under 2 cuts. There's like 100 copies, it says, so if you want this one, I would say get on it straight away. 100 minutes to film, from 1982, but it is classic kung fu stuff. Then they are also releasing in Germany on the 15th of March, Queen's High, which is Cynthia Khan. And this film, I believe, is similar in style to the In the Line of Duty films. I've heard it tied to them before. Whether it actually is related or not, I don't believe it is, but it's going to be that type of action, girls with guns. You know what you're going to get with that. Again, it's going to be extremely limited, but you know, it is available. Shamrock Media again. This film's from 1990, 86 minutes long, short and sweet, but that's how you like those action films from Hong Kong, so keep an eye open for that one. Also, and this is the 15th of March as well from Germany. We have one that the title in Blood Sister on Blu-ray, also Shamrock Media, but if you remember the Eastern Heroes VHS releases, you may remember this one as Dreaming the Reality with Moon Lee and Yakuri Oshima. I had a lot of fun with this film. I'd be interested to see it in a little bit better quality to see if it holds up today. Again, limited. I think it says 444 copies on this one, so you might stand a slightly better chance of getting it. But do bear in mind with all these Girls with Guns movies that you may get later releases via 88 or Eureka, or possibly even Vinegar Syndrome over in the US, because these films are becoming very hot at the minute. So just bear that in mind, not to put you off the German release at all, because they are usually rather cracking. Also on the 22nd of March, we have A Chinese Ghost Story being released over in Germany. Now, I myself have the Nova Media box set of this from over in South Korea, and I got a sneaking suspicion this one will probably be released over here this year. Why it hasn't yet, I don't know, but A Chinese Ghost Story from Choi Hawk is an absolute premium title with Hong Kong megastar Leslie Chung in it, and Joey Wong and Wu Ma. It's an absolute classic. A lot of people out there may remember, like me, watching it late at night on Channel 4 back in the day. It is one of the classics. So it's out there, and it's coming out on the 22nd of March. On the 28th of March, if you didn't see it, and I didn't myself, Silent Night, the latest film from John Woo, that is getting a 4K release, so that might be one to look at. Speeding things up a little bit, we also have on the 28th of March, One Night in Bangkok. Yeah, not One Night in Mongkok, One Night in Bangkok. What's interesting about this one is it's a film starring Mark Dacascos, and we all love Mark Dacascos. And also in it is Kane Kusugi, the Ninja Master's son. So absolutely fantastic. I expect that to be absolutely entertaining. We have also on the 28th of March a film called Street Law, which has Jeff Wincott in it. Now, I never saw this one back in the day when I was hiring out all my martial art films on VHS. This one either wasn't released or wasn't in my video shop because I've never seen it. It's a 1995 film, 87 minutes long. So who knows what this one's like? Could somebody please drop us a comment if you know, because I'd be interested. I did love Mission of Justice and Martial Law 2 with Jeff Wincott, and then Martial Outlaw. He was a lot of fun back in the day, so is this one worth picking up? I don't know, but you guys could perhaps tell me on that one. We also have on the 29th of March a film that I know as Project S, but it looks like it's been released in Germany under the title Mega Cop. And I think it was also known as Super Cop 2 after the success of Police Story 3 released as Super Cop in the US. That was made in 1993, it's 102 minutes, and it stars Michelle Yeoh. And there's loads of action in that, some good fight scenes. It was quite serious. I quite enjoyed it back in the day, and I think, if I remember rightly, it's directed by Stanley Tong. Then we're going to skip over to the US. On March the 26th, we have Man on the Brink, released from 1981. This one's 100 minutes long. It's directed by Kwok Min Chung and stars Callan Leung, Hing Yin Kam, and Eddie Chan. Now, I've never seen this film, but I know it's got a good reputation, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to this one. With it being Vinegar Syndrome release, well, you know it's going to look really good, sound really good, and probably have good extras on it. I don't know how much is on it yet, but you know, to get it soon, to get it with a slip cover might be quite nice. I have heard good things about it, so I'm going to give it a tentative recommendation. Again, I haven't seen this one, so if anybody would like to drop a comment, please feel free to do so. Also on the 26th of March in the US, we have The Roundup, No Way Out, which I believe is the third part in that trilogy. And we have starring in that Ma Dong-seok, Don Lee, I believe he's known as, Munetaka Aoki, and Lee Jun-hyuk. This is directed by Lee Sang-yong. I've not actually seen any of these films yet, but I do know they're really, really popular. And as you guys will know out there, when Korean do action, when South Korea does action films, they usually do them absolutely fantastically. They've been knocking it out of the ballpark solidly. So I would like to see actually a trilogy box set of these, because then I would probably pick it up. But if you want the individual release, it's out 26th of March, 101 minutes long, from MPI Media Group. For those of you like me that like your classic anime, if you remember the manga label, one of the most popular ones back in the 90s was Fist of the North Star. Well, it looks like Discotek Media are releasing a Fist of the North Star Blu-ray. This one's subtitled The Legend of the True Savior, The Legend of Kenshiro. This one's out 26th of March, 90 minutes long. It's from 2008. Now there's so many Fist of the North Star Blu-rays out there, I wouldn't know where to begin these days. But I would like to get back into it, so I might need somebody to point me in the right direction with those. And also, 26th of March, from Welgo USA, we have Polar Rescue, which actually stars Donnie Yen. Now I don't think this has any martial arts in it. I think it's just actually a sort of disaster set around some snowy mountains. I've not really heard a lot of good about this, so think carefully before you go and splash out your hard-earned dough on this one. Maybe check out a review somewhere. I would be curious, because I'd like to see Donnie do something that's like mainly acting. I imagine there probably will be some stunts and action pieces in there, but maybe not what we expect and are used to. Well, that's it for March releases. That's my select picks. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. And thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the video.